Welcome back to Rise and Shine. I'm joined by clinical dietitian Abigail Sundahl and Mark Owlsley, executive chef of St. Luke's Magic Valley. And for this Wellness Wednesday, they're here to share some healthy summer recipes. Thank you guys so much for being here today.
Yeah, thank you.
And so it's a wonderful spread. Can you guys tell me what we got here today?
Sure. Yeah, so we've just started our grilling out on the patio at St. Luke's and stuff. We do that on Tuesday and Thursdays. And we wanted to show some healthier versions that we do out there. So we do different vegetables every week and we do different fruit every week.
Right, and so Abigail, what are we looking at here today?
So let's start with the vegetables we have. You can totally keep your grill staples of your burgers and hot dogs, but we just wanted to give a little variety to your sides potentially. So we have some vegetable kebab skewers. Mark can explain the ones that we have on there, and then we can get to our special mushroom.
Yeah. So the vegetable kebabs we have built, it has broccoli, it has red peppers, zucchini, yellow squash, and red onions. And we kind of brushed them with a little healthier avocado oil, and then we put a little seasoning on it. And yeah, we arranged them so that their color coordination is great on the plate.
Right, and I put up the recipe here as well. It doesn't look like it takes a lot of prep time. Can you talk about what those instructions are like as well for putting this together? Yeah,
so you just prep all your vegetables up first, like you get your broccoli ready, your zucchini ready, your squash ready, and then you really need to, if you're gonna do skewers, you gotta soak them for at least, probably a couple hours at least, or even overnight. And that way when you put them on the broiler, they don't burn and break apart. So
awesome. And Abigail, it looks like there's other stuff that we've brought today. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so if you're wanting to ditch your burgers and try a meatless grilling day, we are showing here how to do a portobello mushroom. So a portobello mushroom ends up looking pretty much like a burger, if you can see there, but that's the big mushroom to begin with before you grill it. You can marinate it, or you can also just brush it with oil and salt and pepper and then grill it. Mark was just telling me when he grilled these up for this segment, it took about 20 minutes. And those you can just grill until it's to your doneness.
Yeah, not too bad at all. And are all these vegan friendly as well? Or vegetarian friendly?
Yes, vegan and vegetarian, except with this grilled pineapple if we get to our dessert option here. Grilling fruits is also an option too.
Awesome. And can I try one of these zucchinis on here real quick before we head out? It looks really good on here.
While you try that, I'm going to talk about how we served the pineapple. When you grill the pineapple, it helps caramelize the sugars and bring out the sweetness in it in a way that you can then serve it over some plain Greek yogurt for some added protein and a really fresh, nutritious summer dessert.
Awesome. Well, it looks like some really healthy options to kind of get us through the summer. Thank you guys so much for coming on. Yeah. Is there anything else that you'd like to say for kind of reminders for people to putting this all together?
Well, just when you're doing your fruit, it could also be a side too. So, you can have a side grilled fruit on your plate, and so pineapple is just delicious. And then, like I said, add a little cinnamon and stuff to it. It adds a little more flavor.
Awesome. Well, that zucchini was delicious. Thank you guys so much for coming on, and Rise and Shine will be right back.